So, Miss Vanessa Gilbert is a native Washingtonian. Excuse me. She attended American University, however, graduated with a Bachelor's of Science degree in telecommunications from Oral Roberts University. She has worked 20 plus years in corporate America and has been in the insurance industry for almost 4 years and is now a financial literacy educator, specializing in digital currency. She is also an insurance specialist, a mentor, and coach. She also has a weekly chat show and podcast. She is working on the completion of her first book and has been happily married to Michael for almost 17 years. Vanessa is offering 30-minute sessions to attendees, which we will provide information on in just a few. But right now, I'm going to open the floor to Miss Vanessa Gilbert.
Hi, everyone. I hope you can hear and see me. I'm Vanessa. I'm going to share with you. It's hard following those four ladies. I want to give a shout out to Christina, Sierra, Claudine, and Miss Electra. I'm telling you, as my mom was a minister for 40 years, and it's a little bit hard for me to get unhappy to settle on my financial piece, but I want to share with you all financial literacy this morning and what has changed my life the last, share my screen, what has changed my life the last year, almost a year now. But again, I just want to give a shout out to these ladies, financially fit, spiritually fit. And you know what, as a minister child my whole life, spiritual is the foundation for everything, even our finances. So I just want to share with you. And I feel like I'm the screen sharer here, and I know I got a certain time. So I appreciate Logan in advance keeping me on track. So as I begin to share, this is about cryptocurrency, investing in you for a fit financial future. So I'm gonna get started. Hope you got some pen and paper, but I will have references for you as well at the end. So we're gonna start about what is cryptocurrency. A lot of you have heard of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been big in the news. Well, let's do some definitions. Number one, cryptocurrency is the number two liquid market in the world, trending at a little bit over $1 trillion per day. And cryptocurrency is simple digital virtual currency that is secured by cryptography. You can't touch it like the dollar bill, but you know it's there. And look, cryptocurrencies are simply a decentralized network based on blockchain technology. And blockchain technology is a distributed ledger enforced by a network of computers. So if you have any Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and you already invest in digital currency, just drop a 111 in the chat. And I want to give a shout out to those who've already started to get fit financially with cryptocurrency. But I'm going to keep it moving because I have a lot of information to share. I'm trying to get unhappy because Electra was on fire. So I'm trying to calm down off all this spiritual energy here. Okay. Now, the earliest attempts to cryptocurrency, ladies, has been, guess what? Over 20 years ago. According to Bitcoin magazine, Bitcoin in 2009 was not the first attempt at digital currency. It was in the Netherlands at night. The petrol stations were getting robbed. They had so much cash on hand. What they had to do was get some smart cards, and they tied electronic cash to the smart cards. And this is first earliest attempts at digital currency as we know it today. Now, the first origins in the United States started in the early 1990s in a community called cyberpunks. These were individuals in the community that felt the government had too much power over their lives. They wanted to use the internet to give people more freedom. And so, using cryptography, a group called Cyberpunks, they actually wanted to have more freedom financially and over their lives over the internet. And as you can tell, they did not want any third party interruptions. So the first to do list for them was creating DigiCash and CyberCash. They were very good attempts in the early 90s, but at the end of the 90s, that all attempts had failed. The world would have to wait till 2009 before the first fully decentralized digital cash system was created, and its creator had seen the failure of the cyberpunk community. Now, the creator of Bitcoin, you cannot understand crypto until you understand the history of Bitcoin. And I did my best to put a little picture here of Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, he is the author of a white paper on Bitcoin in 2008, what Bitcoin is and how it works. I believe you can still even read that, and I'm going to give you some sources at the end. His main mission was to create a decentralized currency with no middleman. It became the model for how all other cryptocurrencies would be designed in the future. And on January 12, 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto made the first Bitcoin transaction when he sent 10 Bitcoin coins to a coder named Hal Finney. So Satoshi Nakamoto developed the world's first blockchain database, and the world's first cryptocurrency. Bitcoin would become the model for how other cryptocurrencies will work in the future. Now, in May 2010, Bitcoin was an eighth of a penny, and then it grew to 8 cents. Then in April 2011, Bitcoin was only $1, and we know what it is this week: $56,000 and growing per coin. So it's really been a great investment. So this is a way you can actually grow your portfolio and become financially fit. But Bitcoin, excuse me, cryptocurrency has to have 6 components to make it cryptocurrency. It first has to be decentralized. Cryptocurrencies, look, they're all centralized. They don't have centralized computers. They're distributed across a network of computers around the world, which has a central server. And guess what? It's all decentralized. That means it's not regulated by the government. It's hard for the government to regulate it, intercede, or adjust the interest rates the way it does the US dollar. Again, it's all virtual currency. Cryptocurrency also has to be peer to peer. No middleman, from person to person. If I wanted to send Sansa Ray some Bitcoin right now, I could just get her Bitcoin wallet address and I can say, here, girlfriend, here's $20 worth of Bitcoin. So it's very nice that it's peer to peer, person to person. No third parties are involved with cryptocurrency. It's person to person. It's anonymous. That means, guess what? There are no rules about who can own or who can use cryptocurrencies. Very important. So remember, these are 6 components. And the fourth component is, guess what? Users are in complete control of your money and you have your information handy at all times. No third parties are involved with your cryptocurrency. So whether you own Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, it's really you directly in control of your finances and your money. No banks or middlemans are involved. It's encrypted. This is very important because look, cryptography is impossible to hack. It's also, the key word here is crypto. Crypto means hidden. Crypto means hidden, which means your confidential information is just that. It's confidential. You have your wallet, you have keywords that are just your passcode is secret that and it keeps your information hidden through cryptography, which means encrypted. And the last, very most important component is global. Cryptocurrency is global. It's over 4,000 types of cryptocurrency around the world. Guess what? And I can send someone in Belgium, London, Africa, I can send them some Bitcoin right now. It's peer to peer and person to person, and it's global. So this is what cryptography allows it to be global, and that's what cryptocurrency is. How does it work? It has to be mined. I think you've heard of Bitcoin miners. I don't know if you've heard of Bitcoin miners. Bitcoin and all coins have to be mined. So they're mined 1 coin at a time, if you realize that. And guess what? Once it's mined, it's created, then you as a user have to have a platform, a website or app where you can buy or trade or sell your cryptocurrencies. I'm gonna give you several examples of this in a minute. And once you buy it, example, I bought some Bitcoin yesterday, and you get an email says your Bitcoin is passed through the blockchain. And a blockchain is simply a distributed ledger that is enforced by a network of computers. It has to pass through the blockchain to get to your wallet. Now, those of you who have some cryptocurrency, you have a wallet, right? And your wallet is what? Unique, like your DNA, as is your fingerprint. Unique to you. Sansa Ray's wallet, Leslie's wallet, other ladies that I know on this call's wallet is unique to you. And it's simply a software program to store your digital currency. It has your passcodes, your private keys, and this is how you access your funds. So if it didn't go to your cryptocurrency wallet, could I do a withdrawal to my bank to spend it? No. Can I invest it? No. It's just sitting there, but to access it in the real world, you have to have a wallet. So let's talk about the top most well-known cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin. Bitcoin, guess what? Last year in 2020, it held 66% share of the total cryptocurrency market. Again, we already talked about it was founded in 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto as the first cryptocurrency to record transactions on a secure decentralized blockchain network. Did you know every 10 minutes of the day, a new coin is created every 10 minutes. And let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum is also, guess what, very popular in the second most well-known cryptocurrency. Ethereum is the first digital currency that was written by professors. It was founded by another professors in 2013 in Switzerland. And then the purpose of this, they're IT techies. They just wanted to be able to write and run software so people can be resistant to censorship and fraud. So the purpose of Ethereum was founded by some techie professors in 2013 in Switzerland. Little did they know it would launch on the Ethereum blockchain to be traded July 2015. Litecoin. A lot of you might have heard of Litecoin. And if you're a trader or someone who invests in cryptocurrencies, Litecoin actually is the lighter version of Bitcoin, founded in 2011 by a former Google employee called Charlie Lee. He created this on Bitcoin's protocol. He said he wanted a lighter version of Bitcoin. So it's considered silver. Litecoin is considered the silver to Bitcoin's gold. And every 2.5 minutes in the world, a Litecoin is produced. Lastly, a lot of you may have heard of Ripple. Ripple had a lawsuit a couple months back. It was dropped by the SEC. But guess what? Ripple was founded way back in 2012, and it actually is a digital payment platform. And it's called RippleNet. Now, RippleNet has a ledger called XRP. So XRP is a symbol for Ripple. And you know what? It's a great investment. It has had a huge bounce back. We're going to talk about the future of all four of these digital currencies. Again, let's take a little survey. Put a 1-1 in the chat if you own any of the four cryptocurrencies or begin to invest in any digital currency so far. 1-1 in the chat. You have invested in any cryptocurrency so far. I see a few ones coming in. I just want to see who's here. We have a lot of women here. I'm going to keep it moving with my time, okay? These are some companies, and as of this morning, and this has increased since this morning, I want to give you a website to write down if you're taking notes, because this is more, I'm the first financial speaker, so coming with some facts. CoinMarketCap.com. CoinMarketCap.com will give you some of these stats on each of the top four that I just shared. CoinMarketCap.com. Now, the surge of Bitcoin, look, in what, one day it went up by $4,000 a coin. Okay, a lot of you saw $52,000 overnight. Now it's 50. It's closer to 57,000 this morning as of noon today. Now, what's very important about this, these are some companies, I'm not going to read them. You have companies you can walk right in and pay Bitcoin. KFC, Overstock, Subway. Google for yourself the companies that accept Bitcoin. A lot of them accept Bitcoin, and believe it or not, you don't have to have a debit card anymore to pay with Bitcoin. I was on a website the other day. They asked me, did I want to pay with Bitcoin? And I just used my debit card. But these are some companies that are accepting Bitcoin. And all over the world, these are some companies that are buying Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies around the world. Did you know the U.S. government owns $1 billion worth of Bitcoin? The U.S. government, yes. Grayscale just purchased $16.4 billion of Ethereum. And I'm going to give you another website, ladies, Coindesk.com, Coindesk.com. This is a great resource for you to look at all the companies and banks that are investing in digital currency, Coindesk.com. A lot of news. Did you know Jay-Z, the rapper, is now partnering with Twitter CEO Dorsey to come up with investing in the new Bitcoin and investing in Bitcoin. Jay-Z, and I got that off of Coindesk.com, gives you all the latest news. So I'm going to keep it moving. Coindesk.com, you can read up all the latest ventures with capital investors and banks buying up all the cryptocurrencies around the world. Now in 2020, last January, look, it was $193 billion of cryptocurrency market capitalization around the world. Guess what? By the end of December, it was $641 billion. That is a 300% growth alone in 1 year of cryptocurrency. So if you haven't begun to invest in Bitcoin and Litecoin and some other things, you might want to look at doing so, because guess what? Digital currency is the future of money. It's a great investment. It's an alternative. And again, that market cap growth is 300%. If you go to coinmarketcap.com, like I mentioned, you will see each cryptocurrency is listed with the market growth, the number of circulating supply on a daily basis. But these are some reasons I feel, ladies, you should invest. Look into investing in cryptocurrency. The growing institutional demand means it's only going to go up from here. If you invested last year in January, you saw 166% return on your investment alone in Bitcoin, just Bitcoin in 1 year. Rising inflation Increasing negative perception of contemporary monetary policy. What does that mean? The perception of the dollar. The dollar has been devalued. They look, printed like water runs out of a faucet, right? So a lot of people, investors, institutions around the world are looking for alternative ways to invest and grow their capital. So these are a few reasons you can need to research and look into for yourself this investment. I know it's blessed me this past year, and I've been able to pay off some debts and some things by investing simply in cryptocurrency. Now, let's talk about 2021 and beyond. I'm going to summarize. I'm not going to read all these slides to you because this is being recorded, thank God. Look, 2021 and beyond. Bitcoin. And look, one day, $4,000 per coin increase in US dollar. Bitcoin is the world's reserve cryptocurrency and the easiest to use worldwide. Most people have Bitcoin. If you don't, I'm going to tell you on the next slide how you can get some very quickly. Even today, while you're sitting on the rest of this workshop till 2:30 or 3 o'clock, we can invest in Bitcoin even now. And guess what? It's closer to $1 trillion asset worldwide through institutions and retail segments. The month of February, which is still 8 days left, it had a rally of 46% increase in this month alone. And analysts are saying by the end of 2021, $100,000 per coin is what it's going to hit in Bitcoin. Now, if it's $57,000 a coin today, would you not want to see your portfolio growth is going to be $100,000 by the end of this year? It's 94,000 Bitcoin wallets in existence. And guess what? It's held by over $1 million worth of Bitcoin is being held in 94 Bitcoin wallets. Let's move on to Ethereum really quickly. This is quadrupled in the last month, 129%. It's the second largest cryptocurrency in the world. Guess what? It's being fed by what? The demand from institutions. And one of the number one institutions getting this is Grayscale. Grayscale Ethereum Trust just bought $344 million worth of Ethereum in the past weeks. And they're saying by the end of 2021, analysts, I'm not a market analyst, this is all research, they're saying it's going to go to $3,000 per coin. Okay, it passed 1,800 coin this past week. Between 2023 and 2025, they're saying, market analysts are saying $35,000 per coin within the next 4 years. So this is some of 2021 and beyond predictions. Last but not least, Litecoin, again, they're saying it can reach $600 per coin by the end of 2021, $347 per coin by the end of 2023. And this is, again, always remained in the top 10. That website I gave you will list the numbers and how they rank the cryptocurrencies, and it's always made in the top 10. Last but not least, Ripple. Ripple has had a great bounce back. That lawsuit got dropped a couple months ago, and guess what? It's gone from 28 cents a coin to 58 cents a coin and 66 a coin beyond. And they're saying by the end of this year, $2 per coin, end of 2023, $3 a coin, and by the end of 2025, $4.25 per coin. But guess what's been the greatest foundation for Ripple? The greatest foundation has been this. 100 financial institutions have backed Ripple on the blockchain expansion. Now, 300 providers in 40 countries. That's huge. 300 providers in 40 countries. Remember, cryptocurrency is not a US currency. It's global decentralized currency. So I want you to keep these facts in mind as you begin and know that each cryptocurrency has a different purpose for which it was created. Let's not buy something and not understand what we're investing in is my point here. Now, these are some apps that you can actually purchase, and those who are Bitcoin virgins, as I like to call them, Cash App and PayPal, the quickest way right now, even during Sansare's fabulous women's conference, you can go to your Cash App and set up your Bitcoin wallet within 10 to 15 minutes during this session and buy your first Bitcoin. And PayPal, did you know you can click on the crypto button on your PayPal account and buy you some Bitcoin, some Ethereum? But I have Coinbase, Gemini. I do have a Clever wallet. I know my girlfriend Leslie's on the call. We have a Clever wallet, Clever with a K. I like Clever because it's 12 seed words and it's more encrypted than the other databases. I know Leslie also has crypto.com. These are just some basic apps or websites where you can begin to invest in the cryptocurrencies that I've listed. And if you're international, Europe, Africa. Binance is the international database for those. And guess what? Bitcoin IRA. I want you to visit Bitcoin IRA today. And did you know you can invest in an IRA entirely with Bitcoin? Truly phenomenal. And I see her looking. I see Logan. I know I'm going my time. I'm going. I see Logan. I got you. Okay. Right. Take a picture, screenshot. Did you know you can find a digital currency ATM near you? Take a screenshot. Okay, take a screenshot if you have your camera. I'm going to say this real quick. BitcoinDepot.com, CoinATMRadar.com. And that's a picture of a digital currency ATM. It's mostly at gas stations in your neighborhood, ladies. They have a girlfriend. She's used it like 6-7 times in Arlington. I live in Maryland. And guess what? No ATM fee. No ATM fee involved with this. You simply put in your cash, you have to have your crypto wallet, you scan your wallet, and whatever you choose will be on your wallet, in your wallet within 10 minutes of you getting back in the car. Okay. And so you can go to a digital currency ATM near you. And these are some of the resources that I actually use. CoinMarketCap.com, CoinDesk.com. CoinDesk.com has a TV station now. You can go online and watch some TV. CoinSwitch.com. Great website, and bitcoinmagazine.com. So investing in you in 2021 equals being financially fit. And I believe I did it in my time. So I thank you all, ladies, for listening and getting with me. And look, any questions, put in the chat. And I hope you have a blessed and phenomenal day. I'm excited about the rest of this conference. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Vanessa. Everyone, please give her a big Zoom round of applause. You were right on time. I was watching the timer. You were perfect. It was awesome. Thank you so much for that quick crash course in digital currency. I think it's very fulfilling in the 21st century, and with all this cryptocurrency talk recently, I definitely is big help for all of us here today. So what we're gonna do, ladies, next, we're gonna have a couple questions until about 12:20, and then we're gonna take a 10-minute break until 12:30, and then we're gonna go with our next 5 speakers of the afternoon. So, Miss Vanessa, while we have you here, we do have a couple questions. Patricia, she asked, how do you make money with Bitcoin?
How do you make money? It's an investment, and as it grows, I actually trade Bitcoin. I am part of a trading platform, but even if you just have Coinbase, you can trade within Coinbase. I don't know who has Coinbase on the line. Within Coinbase, you can even trade between cryptocurrencies, and you will see it grow. Like the market's been up for this entire week. How do I know that? CoinMarketCap.com tells me what the market is doing. And I've actually made $5, $10, $15 in one day by having Bitcoin just sitting on my Coinbase. And actually, even on Coinbase, you can actually trade within currencies. So if you want Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the other ones, you want to get Coinbase or Gemini, or some of those other platforms. But if you're just never purchased Bitcoin at all, I would suggest your Cash App or your PayPal. But you can make money as the market goes up or down. But I'm on a trading platform called I Am Mastery Academy, so we learn how to trade as well. But if you're not trading as a trader, you can actually just see your portfolio grow by your investment. Okay. Okay, I see some questions. You can read the next one. I can't keep up with the chat.
Yeah, go ahead. It looks like you just saw the next one. Yeah. So how much should you start with money?
A year ago, I started trading on the foreign exchange market. I started trading crypto. I started with my Coinbase account, I would say, a year ago, February. I just bought some Bitcoin. I bought some Litecoin. I was new. I was not trading in the digital currency market. Then about 6 months ago, I started trading in the digital currency market through I Am Mastery Academy. But I saw my Bitcoin grow the first 6 months because the market, as it grows, you can see your money grow. Like Bitcoin, market goes up and down, right? But actually, the market moves in nanoseconds. Okay, so you will see it grow just by look at the last in one day. It went about $4,000. So I know some people on the line like Leslie invest like I do, and I also have different streams of income where I invest in the crypto market outside of the academy as well. So it helps it grow within itself, but invest, because guess what? The predictions are Bitcoin's only going to get better and better. But I will type in the chat after all the resources. I will list those websites for people in the chat. But these things are all online, and it's great to see your investment grow, because it's just a prediction for all. And how much money, I didn't see the last one, how much money something. I started with $50 in my trade account last year. My highest day trading on Bitcoin in one day, I earned $300 in one day. That's my on Bitcoin by trading Bitcoin in one day. The highest day in the market so far is $1,100 in one day. You can trade cryptocurrency 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. But even if you don't trade it, you own Bitcoin through one of the databases I mentioned, you will see your portfolio grow. Okay, the market moves, but guess what? It can grow. And learning how to trade is even better because whether the market goes up or down, you have that skill set.
Now, Miss Vanessa, I have a question for you actually. Do you usually trade off of your phone or your computer? Now, I'm not
I'm
sure
on
if
my
you,
phone. I'm on my
okay.
phone. I'm an insurance agent by trade. So I've been Zoom with clients all day. So I don't use my laptop before my clients Zoom like this of a meeting or whatever. So my phone, everything's on my phone. How many of us live on our phone anyway? All the apps are on your phone. My Cash App, my Gemini app, my Clever Wallet, my Coinbase wallet. So all of my cryptocurrency wallets are on my phone.
I just like to say that I started just randomly, and I started on Cash App. You can start with as little as $10 on Cash.
5 or 10. Yes. Can I ask you a question, Sansaray?
Absolutely.
So how, because you're the founder of this phenomenal platform, can you recommend to the ladies, again, $5 or $10? I started my first Coinbase purchase was $10 of Bitcoin a year ago, $10, ladies. And I know I had a certain amount of time, but I didn't mention how you can buy a crypto ledger that is, as you invest and your portfolio grows, you can buy a crypto ledger that actually protects your money even more. Ledger looks like a little USB, and you can buy you can Google this, but Nano Ledger X is a great ledger that as you grow your portfolio, you just don't leave them sitting in the wallet. You can actually transfer that money, and it keeps track of all your investments.
Yes.